it's important that everybody has the opportunity to compete in sport. Doing so in a safe and fair environment needs to happen, and women's sports needs to be protected and defined by sex, not by identity. My name is Kaillie Humphries. I am a 6-time Olympic medalist in the sport of women's bobsled and an independent women ambassador. My goal from when I was about 7 or 8 years old was to go to the Olympics, win a medal. I thought it was going to be in ski racing. I switched at about 16, 17 to try bobsled, and that turns out was where all the magic happens. 3 years later, went to my very first Olympics, and it all just kind of took off from there. Bobsled is a super physically demanding and intense sport. You know, you're reaching anywhere from 80 to 100 miles an hour, depending on the bobsled track and where you're at. You need to be the strongest, fastest, most fierce on that start line, pushing that sled. I have to move something that weighs as much as a refrigerator very shortly. And then I have to get in and have the grace and calmness to be able to navigate and drive that sled down and hit the perfect line, driving as little as possible so that I can be the fastest. We're pulling anywhere from 4 to 6 Gs. So physically and mentally, it's very demanding. I also have somebody else's life in my hands. I don't have the opportunity to make any mistakes whatsoever. Or unfortunately, death is a byproduct and what is possible. So we're very much on 100% all the time. So for me, advocating and knowing I've had the career I've had, I've been able to live out my goals and dreams as an athlete, as an Olympic gold medalist, do it multiple times, make history. I've been able to do it in an environment that women have fostered far before I got there. They pushed for bobsled to be an Olympic sport, so I could come in and go and win the Olympics multiple times. Women before me have pushed for gender equality. They've pushed for it being a female-only environment, female being defined by XX chromosomes. And so for me, it's important to continue that, knowing we're at a space right now in an environment where that could be threatened. I want all these young girls now to have every opportunity that I had, if not more. Women's sports needs to be protected and defined by sex, not by identity. Fight for the things that you determine are worth fighting for, and no one's just going to hand anything over to you. You're not alone in that fight. Stand up, you know, pick and choose your battles, but definitely don't just stay silent because you're told to. For me, being an athlete for most of my life, it's taught me every skill that I've learned, whether it's, you know, teamwork, perseverance, goal setting, how to lead, how to work with leadership that you may or may not like, how to, you know, deal with teammates that you may or may not agree with. I've been able to build lifelong friendships. I've been able to have faith in myself, learn to trust other people. And so making sure that women far beyond whenever I'm done in sport continue to have that opportunity, if not more, is an important legacy piece that I want to leave. So.